Okay, Grumpy appears to be AFK, so I'm going to start without him. Might need to take a break here. I'm going to working on filling my RO water. So in the meantime, this is the issue at hand with the new patch. As if you watch the tutorial notes, status of your town and your status actually affect the behavior of where settlers go when the boat hits the ground. So my old trick of speeding up the time while testing is now no longer valid. So I built an NPC shop. It hasn't sold yet. We probably got a lot of houses we need to recover from the folks that left. So we're just going to go check all those. If they're unowned, we're going to claim them and put them back up for sale. So that's first things first. Let's see if anybody abandoned this one. No? Okay. So we lost two. Not a big deal. There we go. So unfortunately right now when I take a house, it's mine. I have to restart to get that house back. So my guess is that's one. It's going to be these outside ones. We'll double check, but yeah. Oh. Alright, so we do have an NPC shop. That's great. So that's 3 shops in town. I'm not going to worry about that other house at the moment. He's in his house. I know it's not him. Hopefully we don't... I'm watching the resources. Usually when I first start the game out, I tend to crash with the capture utility. So rather some gardening stuffs. Okay, here's the other one. Alright, so we put that one for sale. The other one we'll have to fix with a restart. No big deal. So let's leave it like that. Let's, that's my shop. Let's build one more shop. And I believe that one has not sold yet. So maybe we'll hold off. But the fact is, people will go to that, even though there's no owner. So let's throw some berries in there and some wood. Just so there's some, what I call seed. Because the NPCs do go to random trading houses. So if they hit a trading house that you own that's empty, that potentially could be their only check for the day. And count against you. So NPCs do a pretty good job of keeping their stores supplied. So that's good that we've got one. And then we'll go here and we'll collect some things for a farm. We'll check our farm. Grumpy's not here. I could tell him I turned off the music. You have to hear those complaints. Alright. And gather some healing herbs. And, I don't know who started this one. Let's make sure this still is... Yeah, it's got an owner, so... Not going to worry about that. So everything looks pretty good right now. We'll keep an eye on it. It was 9, so everybody keep remembering that. Yeah, we got some healing herbs. Let's check our garden. We got a couple potatoes. Fantastic. So let's throw some more seeds in there. Okay. So we got some stuff growing. I don't know if I threw any wheat in the windmill. Let's double check. We did. Yay! So let's go make some more pies. Make some pies. What do you think? Vegetarian? I wonder if there's a potato pie. Dear, you are lucky I don't have a bow. All I gotta say. Get a nice collection of berries. Just kind of nonchalantly. Let's save real quick here. Gathering's good for leveling up. No harm in that. You definitely want to keep that going. You got a wheat. Let's leave that one. We won't put that in the shop. And then let's go drop that in here. Okay. Let's grab that flour that has been sold to us. And later on we'll grab the wheat. Let's grab a pumpkin, flour. I don't think there's an onion pie. I'll have to double check. I can't remember. Long day today, let me tell you. Our inventory's full. So let's take what we got here. Let's see what we can do in the bakery. In the old bakery. Purposely not sprinting in the beginning, just because I don't want to crash yet. Still for sale. Good. So we're waiting on somebody to buy this bakery. That would be really handy. Let's see what we got. Onion, ripe tomato. We got no tomatoes. Pumpkin. It'll be green down here, by the way, if I got what I can make. So cucumber, pepper. We could have grabbed that. Berry pie. Look at that. We can make 17 of them. 120 minutes. That's going to pass a whole day. Let's do that. Oh, one at a time. Inventory's full. I guess it would be, wouldn't it? We're not really, I don't see the pie. That's odd. Let's throw some of this in there for hunger. Dog is just a game. Do not fear the game. Interesting that we made a pie and it's not there. 0 of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a little issue with having a full inventory. Because now it's cranking them out. Alright. And we leveled up. That's great. We are starving, so we are going to eat one of those pies. We are out of vigor. We need to sleep. And it's dark. So we even took some damage. That's what happens when you don't feed yourself. Alright, so let's and that bar, empty bar, is showing me I am out of vigor. We'll fix that up right now. Let's check the board real quick before we go sleep off a night. I just want to see. Still 9. Still poor prosperity. So you can also gain fame and recognition. I don't know if it's negative or positive, but when you kill another leader or another NPC. So we'll probably play around with that too. Alright. Probably hungry again. Cure that with berries. Let's make our meat. I'm told pies are very good for village happiness. Very good. So we will keep that in mind. So we want to get a lot of pies in here. A lot of pies. Hopefully our get that bear's meat in there. Pumpkin, potato, put that back in there. And let's snag this wheat. I don't have the treated stone yet, so let's grab the wheat, and we'll go ahead and throw that into our windmill and process that. Have any more? Yes. Oh man, we got a ton. I can only do 5 at a time right now until I build another one. So let's take that. Save. Can't stress enough. Save when you're doing these branch tests. For that matter, any early access game, you're going to want to save a lot. Save yourself a headache. And you only get one save slot in here, and that's for a reason. Choose your decisions wisely. That was not unintentional. That was intentional. Of course you can always save and zip up your saves or throw them off, but, you guys aren't cheaters. Except maybe Toby. Toby cheats. Alright, let's throw that wheat in there. Okay. And let's throw another, you know what, closer to the tree. Let's put another windmill up. I'm not happy with just one. I'm never happy. Manufacture, no, that's under farming. Let's get that up. And then we're going to see what traits we can pick up. We got 10 more points now. Find a spot that'll let us build. How many slots do we got? Yeah, we got enough to cut a few here. We need 15, yeah. So, smack a few trees. Gotta get the reticle in there. There we go. Gotta keep an eye on my timer here. Do not want to flood the house with my RODI water for my saltwater reef. So, very important. Long day today. Graduation party from high school. Moving on to college. Bye-bye, trader. Hope you left me some good stuff. See, I'm down there with the bag. Maybe I have to come visit you later. Take out a few villages around us when we get some sword skill. Cut down on the competition. If I can't be a good leader, I'll get rid of the competition. Let's see here. 5 more. We can do that real quick here. Not sure what perk I want yet, so take a look. 1, so that's 2. 4, 4, 4, and 1 more. Voila. Alright, put the sword away. Number 2 key. Grab some cucumbers. Keep an eye out for some tomatoes. We'll get that so we can get some tomato pies. There we go. We got another windmill. So can add more wheat. No more slots left. Okay. Let's save. I think when my timer goes off, I'll pause and go stop the flow of that. And then we only want wheat here. I don't want anything else in that other garden. Probably get 5 windmills up. That's my norm. Maybe one more garden. I really rely eventually on the farmers doing all the work. So we got 4 seeds there. Let's grab our 5 wheat. I don't want that. I want a wheat. There we go, 5. And some seeds. Let's throw that wood in there. Let's throw that pie in there. Let's head back. Then we go back and we'll check our reputation. See how we're doing. Okay. Any room left in there? I can't remember. Yeah, we got 1 spot, so we put 1 wheat in there. We can store the rest in our seed house, our farmhouse rather. So let's go do that. Let's go throw that in here. Hit storage. Give me that back. Actually, I don't need that right now. I'm going to put both of those in there. There's healing. We're not going to be going anywhere just yet. If you want to turn prepared wheat into seeds, you do that here for anything. And for those of you that might happen to be watching Twitch right now, I apologize. I don't have it up because the delay drives me crazy. So feel free to post up your questions. This will get exported over to YouTube to add to the library. Let's go see. Poor. I don't see. I did take the taxes down to 1. Guards on duty 2. So we have a total of 6 shops, tavern, couple unfinished shops, and then the 2 we saw. So let's look at NPC here and see what perks. Now the red are what she doesn't have. The green are what I have. I don't know if she has. And the green or blue are the ones that I can get. So that gives me a 25% experience bonus. This gives you more speed. Butcher. We want to start getting. So that's +1 meat. So let's take that. It's only 5 points. I want to get some sword. And then the digger and the mine, because we'll do some mining later. Eventually. Let's see what this person has. I could also look at the board. There we go. There's the digger perk. So we got 10 points left. Okay, this would give us horns and trophies. Really want the skinner because that gives us the hides. But, we could increase our blacksmith skill. We could do some. We don't really. A lot of options here. Let's do this. That's going to be 10 points for the next blacksmith. Let's do Traveler. And big toss up here. And an Archer. Let's do Sergeant. That gives us 10 for our army. And we'll go ahead and up that. Again, the army's only active when I activate or call them. So let's... We got 3 of 5 now. Let's dump that to 10. Let's give him a bow skill. Let's go with that combination right there. See how we do. That number might drop just based on the fact that they now don't have the Archer, but it's okay. No quests. She checked. They do check for quests, so they have a set routine NPCs, so they do things in specific order. More and more that's going to become independent and unique for each NPC. Well, this just isn't as fun without Grumpy and Toby and some of the other commentaries. We should... Oh, he doesn't like me. Oh, yeah, he does. Sorry, my bad. I don't think we have any points left. Yeah, no, we have 0. Okay. Alright, so... What to do? Should we build another shop? Should we build some houses and put them up for sale? Or should we keep working on our shops? While I'm thinking of it, where was that other NPC shop? Is that here? I don't remember now. That's the one I built. No, that's a house. Who owns that? Okay. I know we found another shop. I forget where it's at. How's this one? Yeah, that's the one I built that has not sold yet. Oh, there it is. I think. Don't quote me. Yep, that's it. Alright, so this is the one that was built by an NPC. They are putting money in there. That will slowly grow like mine over time, but NPC controlled. Where are we at, hunger-wise? Not bad. Okay. Let's snag a few things here. Need some more experience. And yeah, eventually. Oh, okay, there's our memory crash from streaming. So let's cancel that. Doesn't look like a typical crash, but we'll double check it just in case. I want to see if there's a crash file. I don't think so. I think that was just me. PC, C, Steam apps, common, kingdoms. Nope. Still got the one from the 22nd. So yeah, that was a resource. But the good news is we did save a lot. We can go back and claim that house that belonged to nobody. And now set it for sale, which is what we'll do. Yeah, turn on video. Thank you. Let's go back into here. Where were when we saved? I don't remember. Right here. Yeah, see, how'd I put the wheat in there? I don't remember. No. Damn. Okay. Yeah, the seed wasn't in there either. Shoot. Importance of saving. When you're testing. We'll be okay. Let's see where we're at now. That probably straightened things up. Alright. Usually I only get one of those, and then it just sort of works itself out. It's probably something with my libraries. So if I felt like it, I could actually spend some time digging into that, but I really don't. At least not right now. Too busy having fun. Alright, we must have already pulled all the... Yeah, there's some wheat. Let's grab this wheat and put it back in there. Grab that too. I'm going to make some seeds out of that. And we'll take the salad seeds. Oop. Let's put those in there too. Actually, we have a lot in there. Pull that back out. Let's not confuse our people. And the wood. And save. I'd almost ask for an autosave, but that could be just as bad. Save with a bad location and then you're stuck there forever. That would be bad. That'd be really bad. Ah, you run. Can't do anything with you anyway. Let's put our wheat in the cooker windmill. And then we're going to turn the rest of this wheat into seeds, and we're going to store them. Wheat seeds. It's a random chance here of 1 in 3. So, 8 seeds. Great. Let's do our salad and our wheat. And we'll put our herbs in here again. We'll take the berries with this. I'm just checking memory because I am testing a new version as we do this, so it's pretty important to try to repeat as many things as I can just to see if they are repeatable. There we go. Level. More perks, 10 more points. Now we can grab some of the stuff we didn't have before. What does he have? Maybe I need something off him. Until I get more granular. Benjamin. Yes. We have 30 points. That was a nice level. Let's grab Benjamin. We can start building some towers. That leaves us with 10 points. Yeah, I believe so. And we can get our swordsman 20. Yeah, we have more than that. Moneylender gives us the bigger shop. Prices are 10% better. I think that's for me, but... Oh. Oh, shoot. I should have took the... Could have got skins. Well, live and learn. We'll do that next level. Oh, you know, I think what happened was we leveled up without saving. So we really got two big bonuses. So that was two levels in one of points. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Check the board. Check the map. See where everybody's at. So we got a lot of farms up there. And some mines. Why don't we go check those out? Why not? Right? New map view. Gotta love that. That was introduced at in the 17.8 patch, so everybody gets that in the main branch. That was probably one of my favorite additions. Was that map control? Let's see what we got here. Yep, got the ruins. I got it over there. Yeah, you good. Rush your map. You don't scare me. Another ruins. We could pop into one of these ruins and see if there's a treasure chest. That's not a bad idea, actually. You got a random chance of, real random, but of 10,000 gold. That would, try to bear it and fall on me. That would really suck. In case we get stuck in there. Grab some food. And let's save before we go in. I think I missed it. Yep. And let's get our pick. It's not food. Let's go in here. Hope I saved my torch. I thought the mine. I think I did pick one mine. Nah, see, that was the one that I did and didn't save. Damn. That would have come in handy. Getting 2 iron, but well. What are you doing? Take that back out. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, if we had the digger and mining perk, we would be getting some serious iron out of this. 3 per node is the max. Could be wrong, it may be even 4. I think 3 though. Because this is a excellent cave. Ruin. Whichever we're going with here. Nice. Okay. Now I know what they look like when there's a chest. There's a bridge. I do not think so far this doesn't appear to be one, but we'll find out. Pretty big one. Yeah. I'll show you what I mean when I find one. There's usually a ramp. First you'll see kind of some pattern things I found. You find, yeah, that's the end of that one. That's okay. This is a good resource collecting cave for sure. With perks, we would have really come back with quite a load. Three times that, 4 times that, 3 times. How we doing on memory? Yeah, we're green. Not bad. Let's run back. And earlier caves were not so linear. It was kind of a weird mess. I like this a lot better. The only thing I wish is that, you know, it wouldn't longer channels, more fingers off of them, but still fun. I mean, it's still with the new graphics, it's pretty doggone cool. All right, no more getting stuck out of the mine, so you don't have to do any trickery, sprinting and whatnot. Find my horse. Should be able to hear a whistle now without the music. And we can. Come on, boy. Where you at? There you are. Alright. Let's take a look at the maps. It's getting dark. I don't really... I am not a night traveler. Some of you are suicidal. Toby is suicidal. Grumpy is suicidal. That torchlight just isn't enough for me. We'll go check that room. The heck was that? I just... Oh, no worries. Okay. A lot of horses in this area. If stables were working, I'd have an army of horses. Hey. That looks good. Wheat. Potatoes. Do we have any seeds? Yes. I believe we need another garden. Definitely. Yeah, we're gonna have to build another plot. Let's see, how many did we throw in here? I don't remember how many slots I had left. We'll find out. No, we didn't have that many. Seeds. That's it. Alright. Put the rest of them back. Don't need that. Hey, give me that back. Alright. Let's check our mills. Getting there. 40. How we doing over here? 45. Not bad. Getting there. Let's run horseback. Let's park it right here. Slow down. Check the shop. There's a lot of horses in my area. I like that. Those taters in it. Trading with my own store again. Pretty stupid. Well, what do you do? And I believe I pulled some money out. Yeah, I did. When we were going to fight that bear. I'm going to throw that back in the shop. Let's put that ore in there. Taters. cancel out one pie. Let's sleep off a day. Let's check the board first. Still 9. 54. Got 2 guards, so we got 2 guards with 2 swords. That should do us good. And just 3 army on in the reserve. Oh yeah, we lost our army max too. Yeah, that was dumb. Speaking of which, let's save. And let's cook off a day. Let's burn up a day. I think we did good. All right. Grumpy, where are you? I know I'm late, but damn. Can I say it went over? I don't know if I want to waste a pie on that little bit of hunger or not. It's kind of a waste. So I'm going to run up here. Our guards don't have archery skill. It's kind of worthless, but I want to start them anyway, my tower perimeters. I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on too much of my game play because we do have a week with this release with Kaifi on vacation. That really gives me a chance to... I'm not going to get any new version numbers and have to blow away my saves on testing. So that's kind of a bonus. So we probably will work on this quite a bit. So we'll get the towers up. Typically when I'm testing, I don't even bother with this to test. And we'll change our soldiers around. We'll give them an archery perk in there as well. See them deer? They know I'm busy. We're getting 3 wood now with that Benchman perk. That's pretty nice. That's fast. Doesn't get any better than that. So we got 1 tower. We're gonna do another one over here. What we're doing is basically just what wood do we have left? 3. Let's go ahead and cut what we need for the second one. We'll create a tower perimeter since we don't have walls yet. It's coming. Oh yeah, tease me. Yeah, you stupid deer. I'd be so dead if I was hunting with a bow. And a little further than that. We'll go out here. Where was that bear? I'm almost tempted. So we had a bear come from this direction, and we had a bear come from... We saw that bear on the other side. We don't want to get too close. We don't want our towers, our wooden towers, which hold 1 soldier in the middle of town. It makes no sense. So let's put it here. But, you know, eventually your city's going to grow so big, it's going to happen. No matter what you do. So, we got 2 towers up. We'll go ahead and, you got to remember though, with guards, they're on duty, so when they're on duty, they're not doing any work. And they do charge you per perk. So, gotta be careful with that. See, right now we just have 2 swords in there, so let's go 1 archer and 1 sword. That's gonna drop out, which is fine. I'm gonna go 2 on the army. And click back. Save. And we'll go check our farms. So I mean, technically, we could really go explore some of these other cities. Once, even with 17.8, once you've been to a city where the question marks are at, and then you'll not only know the name of that village, but you'll also see the population. So you can see, like you can see under ours right now, Grumpy Gamer, and 9 villagers. So when you're anywhere on the map, you can see how well everyone else is doing. So, you know, if you see someone's population coming up higher than yours, you may want to go see what they're doing different. See how they're laid out. I can't remember if I saved, so I'll do it anyway. Yeah, everything's still growing. We should have our flower though. Nope, 6 minutes. 24 seconds. We can wait that. I don't think it's gonna hurt anybody. So really the goal for me is to get as much of this unmicromanaged as I can. I want NPCs doing this stuff. I want to focus on battlefields and diplomatic relationships with surrounding villages. Broader picture. Maybe maintain, one shop, but I really want pretty hands off on this. Right, so we got 5 flour. We're gonna throw, yeah, because we're gonna make pies right now. So we're gonna do some berry pies. Throw that wood in there. And steal any. Yeah. Nobody's giving us any. Excuse me. Nobody's giving us any wheat. What's going on with my traders, peeps? Can't lower the taxes. I gotta charge you at least something. Settlers Gold, they're just not making money. Well, let's take our flour over here. Wheat. And see how many slots we got. Just make sure we got some room. Yeah, we got plenty. Why do I make? Let's see, we can do berry pies, which is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do 5 though. I'm only gonna do 1 because I'm gonna eat it, and then do the rest. All right, there we go. Okay. And as I thought it would be nighttime. We'll put all of those but one. This is always my favorite at night when the villagers are all out with their torches. It's just fun to watch. Yeah, 57. It's going up. Prosperity's not going to go up until my wealth on my villagers gets a little higher. So, yeah, we'll do that later. I was going to throw that stuff in there, but there's enough. Click off a day. And let's eat berries. I don't want to waste the time. No point. Yeah, no point. I wonder if Toby's streaming something. I don't know what he's goofing off with. I have to check that out later. Not sure what title that is. There I go trading again. My shop. Let's see here. Hey, look at that. We got some wheat. Somebody dropped off some wheat, so thank you. That's 5, 6. Any more? Nope. Alright, let's go out to the garden. This gets real busy later on, even now. The more systems you start putting in, the more complex. I can just imagine when bandits start, renegades start running around. It's really going to get interesting. Nothing grown yet, so we'll throw that in our seed shop, but let's get that wheat in there. And pick up our flour off this one. Okay. Well, wish I had more wheat. Maybe I do in here, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I do. It's just enough. Let's put the seeds in there. More healing. Salad seeds. And put our 5 in here, or 4. Give us 5 and load that up. Grab some more berries on the way. Yeah, those farmers are coming in waves. It's pretty good. As long as you keep, if you don't milk out all the gold in your shops, because that really hurts you. Let's take our remaining inventory. There's some wood in there in the shop. Check my timer here, what I got left. I don't know. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, yeah, there we go, that's good. Let's go drop this off. Cart memory, we haven't checked that in a while. Still green. Happy with that. Nice. Okay, let's check our map. 12 settlers coming back. Yes. Yep, and we sold one of those houses. Fantastic. We're prosperous again. Let's save right there. Let's go see if anybody's asking for anything. Yes. Alright, we'll take that. And let's go build a house. Over here. Go to the quest so we can highlight that individual quest. We'll get an X on our map. Let's build a house. And spinning around a little bit. Come on, light up for me. Don't be annoying. Come on. I'm gonna block my shot. Not too close to the board. There we go. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Alright, let's go to the map. Find that X. Let's go find this person. Looks like they're at the shop. I don't even need to look and see what their name is. You have a house. Look at that. 100 global reputation, 5 fame. I'm glad I could show you that before, and I'm almost leveled. 5 fame, unknown farmer. I'm not a peasant. And I've got a reputation of 100, so it's working. We'll make some more. Hey, there's my coming up and bowing. Bowling. And there is my alarm for my water. So, I'm going to stop the stream here. We saw the fame win the work. It did work. And we'll save right here. Maybe Grumpy will be around. We'll do some more work on this. And keep plugging away. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.